tell you, this track, it's a damn journey. From the cartoonish H.Y.B season samples to lines so sharp they might just cut you, J. Cole's got a lot to unpack here. So buckle up and let's get into it. Right off the bat, Cole hits us with this classic Looney Tunes line.
Shh. Be very, very quiet. I'm Huntin Wabbitz.
It's a direct shot at the GOAT himself, Kendrick Lamar. Now why? Look at the Chinese zodiac. The year of the rabbit is 1987. And who was born in 1987? That's right, Kendrick. Cole's out here with surgical precision, throwing subliminal shots, calling Kendrick out by wrapping his identity in this cartoon metaphor. He's making it clear while Kendrick might think he's Bugs Bunny, Cole is Elmer Fudd on the hunt, always one step behind, waiting for the moment to strike. And for all of you who don't know, Cole's referencing Meat Canyon's version of this cartoon. That twisted animation, it fits perfectly with the energy Cole brings to the table. It's funny, disturbing, and comically violent, kinda like the rap game itself. Now let's talk production. You know a track is special when it's got T-, Charlie Heat, and Ibrahim Hamad all over it. These guys cooked up something different. Cole's bars are floating over this psychedelic beat that's got layers on layers. But what really stands out is the sample. It's from La Modella by Giuseppe De Luca and Nora Orlandi, an Italian composition from 1969 that originally appeared in the film El Ultra Fascia del Peccato. The sample gives the song that eerie, vintage vibe, blending perfectly with the dark, trippy atmosphere Cole's painting. This isn't just any random sample, it's a throwback classic Italian film music repurposed for modern hip-hop. That's what makes this track feel both timeless and fresh. T- and Charlie Heat deserve their flowers here. This production is unreal. It's haunting, it's cinematic, and it makes you feel like you're stepping into another dimension. Then Cole hits us with this.
I don't wanna kick back, take trips, make hits, make big chips, stack to they tallest Kristaps.
First off, Kristaps Porzingis is 7A, so Cole's talking about stacking wealth way beyond the average man. But it doesn't stop there. He follows it up with,
me and your squad is mismatched. Your calves ain't strong enough to follow his path.
Yeah, he's talking to you rappers. You don't got the legs for this journey. You can't hang with Cole. He's stacking chips like it's a poker game, and everyone else is sitting there with busted hands, trying to keep up. And if you think your squad's got what it takes to go toe-to-toe with him, guess what? You're outclassed, mismatched, and frankly, just weak. Let's get to my favorite bar of the verse.
Let the chick ride stick like I taught her witchcraft.
This right here. Triple entendre, my dudes. First, the obvious Cole's talking about sex. Then he flips it, referring to a stick shift, that old school manual transmission. Lastly, he drops the witchcraft metaphor, tying it all back to the broomstick that witches ride. Cole's out here teaching his girl to ride it all, whether it's a car, a stick, or hell, even witchcraft. The man's an artist, no question about it. Next, Cole keeps it raw.
I drove to CVS, caught the Plan B, and I watched it, she swallowed, I kid you not.
No metaphors, no double entendres, just straight up unfiltered Cole. It's a cold reminder of how casual he can be about shit most people would shy away from talking about. But here's the thing, it's not about shock value, it's about keeping it real. Cole doesn't hold back, and that's what sets him apart. And we get this line that brings back some real nostalgia for all the 90s kids out there.
Talk to me proper, you looking like you at the locker. I pop up how Bishop had came.
This is a direct shout out to Tupac's role in Juice. In that locker scene, Bishop presses Q, and Cole's channeling that same energy. You don't talk to Cole unless you're coming correct. The bishop of this rap game, ready to pop up and put you in your place. Here's the twist. In 2014, Cole sold his Range Rover and ditched the whole car lifestyle. Hands out here biking through Manhattan. Yeah, you heard that right. From luxury rides to cycling through the city. Hey, Cole continues to switch it up. This just shows how little he cares about keeping up appearances, yet he still makes these flexes in his rhymes. Who does that? Only Cole, man. Only Cole. Next line.
Pop, 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 clip. Now the clip looking like Chick-fil-A on a Sunday.
If this isn't peak cleverness, I don't know what is. J. Cole's comparing an empty clip from a gun to Chick-fil-A being closed on Sundays. Both are empty. Both are disappointing. It's such a simple but effective metaphor, and it hits hard, no pun intended. And we all know when you pull up to Chick-fil-A on a Sunday, thinking you're about to get some of that delicious chicken, only to realize it's closed, heartbreaking. Just like an empty clip in the middle of a fight. But Cole's not done there. By referencing Kanye's closed on Sundays from Jesus is King, he's bringing the whole thing full circle, reminding us how much influence Chick-fil-A's closure has had in rap culture. Both Kanye and Cole use this imagery to talk about scarcity and emptiness. And honestly, this is another notch in Cole's lyrical belt. He's playing chess while others are playing checkers. Then he hits us with this.
Everybody say that they start at the bottom, I don't care to doubt them, but this how it ends.
Is this a jab at Drake? Hell yeah, it is. A friendly one, but a jab nonetheless. Cole's acknowledging Drake's massive success was started from the bottom, but also reminding everyone that while many may have started from the bottom, Cole is the the end game. It's not just about where you start, but how you finish, and Cole, well, claiming his throne right here. It's a subtle flex, but let's be real, there's no rapper in the game that doesn't want to remind you that they're the rapper. And J. Cole, especially here, is reminding Drake that while you might have started at the bottom, this rap game, it ends with him. Then we've got
Never seen no one get this high again. Glow shot a bridge, I just high spin.
This is Cole using spin in a double entendre. On one level, he's talking about the literal spinning and flashy moves that the Harlem Globetrotters are known for. But on another, spin refers to how Cole moves through life, how he navigates his success, the world, and the rap game. Smooth, effortless, the flair that only a few can replicate. A shout out to the Globetrotters' unique style. Fun fact, Cole was actually selected by the Harlem Globetrotters in their 2022 draft. So when he's spitting these bars, it's not just metaphors, there's a real connection. He is spinning, literally and metaphorically. J. Cole's Huntin Wabbitz isn't just a playful track. It's packed with layered metaphors, clever wordplay, and shots fired at industry peers. But beyond the flexes and bars, it's a reminder that Cole operates on a different level. He's constantly evolving, pushing boundaries, and reminding everyone that his position at the top of the game is solid. You can love him or hate him, but you can't deny his genius. H.Y.B featuring Bus and Central C is a masterclass in wordplay, braggadocio, and lyrical finesse. So let's break it down line by line. You know the drill, stay tuned, smash that like button, and let's get into it. H.Y.B stands for H.Y.B. This title sets the tone for what's about to unfold: confidence, bravado, and that classic J. Cole style of storytelling. Let's start with the chorus from Bus.
And we ball like TNT. Watch these hoops all picking sides.
This line references TNT, known for airing NBA games, particularly big matches like the All-Star Game. Boss is comparing their hustle to NBA players when they step out. The ladies are there, just like fans at a big game, eager to choose their favorites. It's a slick way to say they're in the spotlight, commanding attention. Next up,
Fly like TMZ every time we come outside.
here Bass is likening the attention they get to the way TMZ paparazzi swarm celebrities. Whenever they step out, women flock to them like they're the latest headline. It's a bold claim, but with the confidence they exude, you can almost believe it. Now let's get into J. Cole's verse. He opens with,
I'm allergic to the cap, I can't hear these rap without an EpiPen.
J. Cole's calling out the bull in the rap game. He's saying he's allergic to lies, so much so that he'd need an EpiPen just to tolerate hearing other rappers. This sets the stage for his authentic approach to music. He's not here for the fake. Then he continues with,
I designed with Italians, calling them 85,000.
this line refers to his unreleased sneaker line under the Dreamer imprint, hinting at a collaboration with Italian designers. In his vlog series Might Delete Later, he's seen wearing prototypes. This is another layer to his multifaceted career. He's not just a rapper, he's a designer.
A, B, C, D, F, G, H, I, J, K, M, N, O, P. That's little me in a classroom asking, what's L?
This line is clever as hell. Cole saying he never learned about the letter L. In rap, taking an L means losing. He's positioning himself as someone who has never tasted defeat in his career. It's a powerful statement of confidence. Moving on,
Word to Puma, I've been getting pesos.
Cole's got two shoutouts here, one to Puma, acknowledging his sneaker deal, and another to Peso Pluma, the Mexican artist. It's a slick way to say he's making money while also paying homage to the music scene. Finally, he drops,
Me passing cinches, NATO.
this line cleverly connects the trio's backgrounds to NATO: J. Cole from the US, Bass from France, and Central C from the UK. It's a reminder that their collaboration brings together different cultures and styles, solidifying their place in the rap game. Now let's switch gears to Central C. He starts with,
Lord forgive me as I'm a sinner, the way that I live I'm preparing for hell.
Cinch is being real about his street life, acknowledging his sins and the choices he's made. It's a raw confession, a glimpse into the struggles that come with his lifestyle. Continues,
Oh, I don't know why you're mad, you should probably thank me, cause I've been airing your girl.
this is some classic UK swagger. Cinch doesn't see why someone would be upset, he's just ignoring the girl. But it's got to hurt the dude's pride. It's that mix of confidence and humor that makes his lines hit hard. Next he says,
Oh, thank God I'm not far for 100 M's. I gotta thank Ron Perry as well.
Central C is reflecting on his success and the journey to getting signed with Columbia Records. Shouting out Ron Perry acknowledges the business side of his artistry. It's not just about the bars, it's about making the right moves in the industry. He follows with,
When we pull into the town, neighbors saying how the hell they get them houses.
This line reflects the scrutiny and curiosity that comes with success. Neighbors can't fathom how they managed to afford their homes, which speaks to the preconceived notions of wealth and status. And finally, he finishes strong.
Part of did she fit in them diesel jeans?
This line captures Cinch's astonishment at a woman's figure, and it's a recurring theme in his music. He's not shy about expressing his admiration, and it's a bold statement about attraction. And there you have it, J. Cole, Bass, and Central C delivering bars that are sharp as knives. H.Y.B is more than just a track, it's a statement about their artistry, their confidence, and their undeniable presence in the rap game. They're here to stay, they're coming for everything. Beaver got that catchy dancehall vibe, but beneath the surface there's a lot going on. So let's break it down and see what Cole's really saying. Track kicks off with a voicemail from a woman who seems to be showering Cole with praise, possibly his wife, Melissa Heol. It sets a personal tone right from the get-go, drawing us into Cole's world.
Hey Jermaine, I know you're on the road.
This line feels intimate, suggesting a deep connection with someone close. It pulls us into Cole's reality, where love and relationships are central themes. Then he hits us with Cole compares the high of love to smoking sativa, the energizing strain of marijuana. This metaphor is powerful. Love, like a fever, can be overwhelming and intoxicating. Interestingly, he contradicts this notion later in the project when he critiques drug use, suggesting that love can be just as addictive, if not more so. Moving on, we hear This is where Cole's wisdom shines. He's urging us to let go of past grievances and live in the moment. The uncertainty of the future makes it crucial to cherish the present, especially with loved ones. Next up, Cole spits.
Got a new deal, just ran a train on the label.
This line is multi-layered. Cole's comparing maneuvering through record deals to a train robbery, highlighting the shady practices in the music industry. He's not just getting a new deal, he's reclaiming his masters and taking control of his artistry. It's a powerful move, and he's letting everyone know he's not to be messed with. Then he adds,
They not real, so they came with some fables.
Here Cole is calling out fake people in the industry, those who spread lies and create fictional narratives about him. It's a reminder that authenticity matters, especially in a world full of facades. Cole then states,
I play the middle, I never hustle or nothing.
This line references his place in the hip-hop landscape. Unlike many of his peers, he didn't hustle in the traditional sense. He found his voice as a storyteller during a time when trap was on the rise. He's not just a rapper, he's a bridge between different styles and generations. This line hits hard. It's a clear indication of Cole missing his wife while he's busy grinding in the industry. The voicemail at the beginning speaks volumes. He's on the road, and the connection to home is vital. He's balancing love, industry struggles, and the reality of being an artist. This track showcases his lyrical prowess and ability to connect with listeners on a personal level. Don't let the smooth flow fool you. This track is straight savagery. We're gonna dissect every bar, expose the layers of meaning, and see what Cole's really saying. Buckle up, cause this one's loaded. First off, Stickz N Stonez takes its title from the age-old phrase, Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me. Yeah, well, Cole's here to remind you that he's got sticks and stones in his arsenal, and if you think he's soft, well, you're about to get checked.
Foreign deposit safe, I'm writing this shit on a private plane. Sometimes I be flying commercials still.
Alright, let's start with these two bars. Cole's flexing, but it's not just about the luxury, it's about balance. Yeah, he's flying private, but don't get it twisted, he's still connected to the regular world, still flying commercial when he feels like it. This duality defines his career, balancing chart-topping success with his humble beginnings. Not to mention, he subtly calls out artists who lose touch with reality once they get too much praise. Cole still got his feet on the ground.
My number ones come from albums, theirs is burgers and fries to go.
Now, this is where Cole throws a not-so-subtle jab at Travis Scott. Back in 2020, Travis had that McDonald's Cole's meal, nothing against the hustle. Cole's making a point. His success, it's all from the music. No fast food collabs, no shoe deals. His one hits come from the craft, not from branding. This line hits hard. He's separating himself from the industry and reminding everyone why he's a king.
And did everything, I'm about to chill. Count the meals and cribs on top of hills. Mad chips, cash rich, my stash thick. I'm Dr. Phil. Stash thick, I'm Steve Harvey.
Let's talk about that wordplay. Cole says he's done everything. He's made his money. And now he's sitting in his crib, counting stacks. He's not running after it anymore. He's already got it. Then he hits us with stash thick. I'm Dr. Phil, stash thick. I'm Steve Harvey. The man's comparing his cash to their mustaches. Genius. And the funny thing is, these two dudes are also super rich, so it's a double flex. Cole's letting us know he's got the same level of success as these media giants.
Bad bitch, 2 friends, hat trick on 3 bodies and tell them to go like they eat 40.
Cole's in his bag here. His hat trick isn't about hockey, it's about him bagging 3 women in one go. And after he's done, he hits them with that E40 line. Tell me when to go. It's classic Cole, smooth but direct. Now, let's not pretend this doesn't have Kendrick Lamar energy. So remember when K. referenced E40? These two have been going back and forth subliminally. And Cole's making sure his name stays in the conversation.
Hop on song with whoever, I ain't ducking no one-on-one shit.
Now this line, it's tough. Cole's saying he's ready for anyone. You wanna go bar for bar? Let's do it. But here's the kicker, he's apologizing for that diss track aimed at Kendrick, the infamous 7-minute drill. So, is he really not ducking these one-on-ones? Or is that apology Cole bowing out of the fight? It's a bit of a contradiction, but still, you can't doubt the man's skill.
Murder galore, turned into Thor. I gotta keep a hammer, case weather get inclement. Shots rain on the innocent.
Cole's on some god-level imagery here, channeling Thor, the Norse god, and comparing his gun, his hammer, to Thor's legendary Mjolnir. When shit goes down, Cole's ready to unleash the thunder. And when he says shots rain on the innocent, he's tying the weather metaphor into this dangerous reality. In the rap game or the streets, you've got to stay armed.
Weakless wanna walk inside my sneakers, watching from the bleachers. Only time they'll see the rows of verses if they lease a phantom.
This bar is straight up Cole. Cole's saying people are watching him from the sidelines, wanting to be him. The only way they'll experience his level of success, by leasing a Rolls Royce Phantom. He's not just flexing wealth, he's emphasizing that these cloud chasers will never live his life, no matter how hard they try.
Now back home is the best in the world to fall off. Come and hit a growth on God.
And Cole closes the track by referencing his upcoming project, The Fall Off. He's back home both literally and metaphorically, and he's telling us that we're about to witness his growth. He's been hinting at the fall off for years, and this track just adds to the anticipation.
I was gonna hit a lick, break bread with my dogs and split a loaf.
In this bar, Cole references his joint efforts with Drake during the It's All a Blur Big as the What tour. This was a monumental tour where 2 of the biggest names in hip-hop came together. And Cole says hit a lick. It's street slang for making a lot of money quickly, basically a major payday. He's talking about breaking bread with his close circle or dogs including Drake, sharing the wealth symbolized by splitting a loaf of bread. Drake's latest LP, For All the Dogs, further connects the dots. Jermaine is calling Aubrey his dog in the sense of friendship, loyalty, and mutual success. Although no official figures were released, considering Drake was reportedly pulling in $4.5 million per show on the tour, and Cole had 26 shows, it's not far-fetched to estimate that Cole could have easily made $50 million or more. Stickz N Stonez was produced by Alchemist and Billa Joints, 2 names synonymous with raw, gritty beats. Production here is a perfect blend of minimalist and hard-hitting. Alchemist, known for his soulful loops and dusty samples, brings that classic underground feel, which gives the track a grounded, authentic vibe. This is complemented by Billa Joint's knack for creating infectious, head-nodding rhythms that add modern bounce. The instrumental is sparse, letting Cole's lyrics take center stage. Beat isn't filled with heavy bass drops or high-energy synths. Instead, it relies on a looping piano melody and crisp drums, a production choice that aligns perfectly with Cole's storytelling. The space in the instrumental gives Cole's voice the freedom to soar, allowing each bar to hit with maximum impact. It's the kind of beat where every snare and hi-hat feels deliberate, a reflection of Cole's meticulous flow. That's it. Stickz N Stonez is more than just a flex track. The message. Cole's warning his enemies, reminding the industry of his dominance, and giving us a glimpse of what's coming next with The Fall Off.